Hello everyone, this is Wolfe. I'm just verifying the stream is working right now. Just take a moment. Hope everyone had a lovely Friday. So, today we're going to kick things off by chopping down the bamboo again. I know I don't need nearly this much because this is... Oh no, there goes my sword. My sword broke, no. Not showing me live. Come on, there we go. Alright. So, the plan for today is to go a bit deeper underground than I did before. I found a mine shaft last time. Was it last time? I think it was last time. To go a bit deeper underground and to get some deep slate, because I really don't want to continue too much further without getting deep slate. It's going to be too important of a block for the roof for me to go much further than I currently have without getting deep slate and moss. So with that in mind, I'm going to grab some resources starting here. That's still smelting stone, which is great. I'm gonna make a couple of pickaxes, so I have all that I need for that. Lava bucket, which I don't really think I'm going to need that much. Oh, and torches. I am going to need a lot of torches. Thought I clicked on this. I know I didn't need to click on this, but it's kind of force of habit. Let's go and see if I have any more sticks hanging around somewhere. There we go. And with that, I should be about good to go. Though, as you can see, it's night's falling, so let's go ahead and sleep real fast. So last time I worked quite a bit on the base here, and I talked a little bit about what my plans are for it, but for the moment it's still in a relative state of limbo. I want to be able to get the final bits of the final few resources needed to finish it off. Hence, going underground. With that said, I'm going to have to moderate myself because I only did bring the 3 picks. So that means iron, lapis, gold, diamonds, if I find any, and any chest loot from the mine shaft, or things that I will, of course, be collecting. But for the most part, I'm going to be concentrating on gathering deep slate. That's a drop. It's over here I go. I'm going to be concentrating on gathering deep slate because I just need so much of it. With that said, I'm not going to turn my nose up at the loot potential from the mine shaft, which is why I'm going straight there first thing. Okay, there definitely are enemies up there. So, first things first though, let's get to this mine shaft. There it is. There it is. Oh my goodness, I'm tired. Today was a long day. I'm just gonna say that right now. That's okay. Long days happen. The important thing is to remember that you can move on from them. So, mineshaft kind of just ends here and goes in much deeper there. It's down here. Another bit of shaft I could work with. Like it goes a little deeper that way. And over here, iron. Definitely gonna grab some iron. Come on. Until I have an iron farm, iron is going to be one of the major resources I gather when I... Ooh, a zombie and a skeleton in the distance. Okay. Let's see, we've got 2 skeletons, or 2 zombies, not skeletons, straight towards me. Skeleton in the distance over there, and what looks like a much larger cavern that probably goes a bit deeper. Ooh. Ouch! How the hell did he hit me so hard? Oh, he's got a shovel? Oh, that's a sword. Alright, well, let's get some distance. Sometimes zombies can hit really freaking... Oh, there's another one over there. Sometimes zombies can hit really freaking hard. You don't like the rails. Need to keep that in mind. Okay, there's got to be a zombie spawner or something nearby, because this is just too much. So, explorations put on hold until I can find that spawner. They were dropping on me from up here. It was a spider I just heard. Another zombie out there. An Enderman. Well, might as well use this as an opportunity to light things up. Trying to be clever. It's not needed. Sounds like a zombie. 1.17 world with the back port, and that's a spider spawner. Okay. That's a decent amount of iron there, too. Obviously that's my course now. I want the iron. A lot of iron around here. Even some here. I'm hearing these sounds. Spider right there. More iron down here. And it drops down into a shaft below. Okay, let's mine this up. Drop down in here. Ah, we heard a zombie on fire from the lava here. There he is, very poorly lit up with this lava bucket. So, I have a lava bucket on me. Oh, from that pillager captain that randomly showed up. Okay. Not from, for that pillager. Okay, there's the zombie I've been hearing over here. Where in the heck are you going, dude? I don't feel like dealing with a skeleton right now. Up here where I saw that iron, I just passed it. Gold. And glow squid. Excellent. So far, so good. And I know I need to stop saying that because it's something I say far too often, but hey, I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to object. Things are going quite very nicely right now. More up here. Alright, there we go. So it seems like this is basically a flooded dripstone cave. That's my assessment of what's going on here. It's not necessarily a bad thing. It leads itself to a few challenges in terms of lighting it up and securing it, but that's okay. That glow squid really killing... Oh no, it got pulled down. Almost like a natural glow squid farm. Should prevent that platform from being spawnable. Creeper over there, or two. There's two creepers over there. Just hit me. Oh, skeleton. So, two skeletons. I kind of want that spider spawner, though. If I'm getting the angle just right, this should be a fair distance away from my base. But hey. Alrighty. Oh, shit. There we go. Okay. That went better than I was thinking it would. And it looks like this goes down to deep slate level down here. So that's a positive. Just place a couple more torches around to limit spawns. This mine shaft is quite extensive. I need to pay attention to my health. Okay, and it opens up over here. Or I've already been at one point. Okay. At least everything all connects together. So, cave generation really did a number on this mine shaft. Yeah, place a torch in there. See if this goes any deeper. No, it dead ends. Darn it. At least I... Ooh, minecart chest. Ooh, lots of iron, too. So, I will... Since I found that spawner, I'm going to go ahead and collect all the string from there. And probably some cobwebs to it from it as well, since I brought my shears. It's a mine shaft. Kind of figured they would come in handy. Let's swap those out for that. So let's grab a stack or so of the cobwebs. Like so. Goes a little deeper in there, so let's place a torch there. I know that torch isn't the most secure place, but it's fine. What do we got in the chest? Oops. So, what do we got in the chest here, Diamond. Gold, powered rails, coal. Yes. I think I'd gotten diamonds already. Must have found one somewhere. But I will take it. Actually, let's go ahead and get these cobwebs. You use them as a means to mark the areas I've already pretty much cleared. If I know there's no cobwebs in the area, then I know I've cleared it. So I know it's kind of a waste to just go ahead and run around grabbing the cobwebs right now, but the decoration options with them are really quite nice. Definitely something that should be explored if someone's looking at trying to bring their build to another level without having to, source particularly unusual things. I don't know if I'm gonna place a torch on top of that and make sure it's 100% deactivated. There you go. Got 33, so it's a little over half a stack. I want to take a look down here because this cave is deep. Ooh, redstone. I saw redstone. Alright. Down there we've got several zombies. I see creepers. Yeah. 53 is not bad. Lots of skeletons if the glowing lights are to be confirmed as bows. Let's go this way. Oh, this is just a dead end. Okay. Well, we've got zombies down there. Skeletons over there. I don't even know what the heck that is. From the looks of things, that water goes much deeper. That might be my best course of action, really. Try and take advantage of that. Of course, if I go down, that spider's going to probably go right at me, so I'm going to go a little bit away from the spider. Sorry. Got a message from a coworker. So she's wanting me to try some rice dish. Oh. Zombie right there. Whoa, okay, that is deep. Let's go up here, a little tough blob. And... okay. This is certainly not scary at all. Not like I'm lying or anything. There's a blob of diorite down here, though, so which means I'm probably right at around Y0 right now, still. Oh, crap. Yeah, he had to have come from over here somewhere. There's more zombies on the way. Let's grab what we can. Alright. And it looks like coming down here is probably my best course of action to start a little bit of a strip mine. Still at the mineshaft level, so... I know I don't need to put so many torches around. It makes me feel better. So I'm going to do it. And we've got deep slate. Oh, there's even more here. Alright. Now that we've found deep slate, the coveted block for... ooh, redstone. The coveted block to be used for our roofs. Let's go ahead and start clearing out a bunch here. So, I think I'll just go until the pickaxes I have are spent. That's probably the best course of action right now. Put this here. I know I could... ooh, more iron. I know I could use the fact that I've placed torches and stuff, but eventually the torches really start to get confusing. So if I know that there's no cobwebs or anything in there, then it's for sure that I've cleared the area. So, I've gotten lost in mine shafts before. I just know the sequence of events that can happen. Spiders right there, okay. Zombie villager. Fortunately, I don't have any way to ensure that I could capture it. Let's place that there. Here. So drop into a bit of a mineshaft segment. There's lots of gold in there, so that might be where I go next. Because, yeah, I've already come down here. Okay. Let's build a quick little staircase down to that thing. That's not helping. Let's do it here. Okay. Oh, that was probably just a spooky cave noise, but certainly a sound. Ooh. This is so cool. Well, let me secure the area so I don't get pounced on by a creeper or something. Or, you know, zombies sneaking up on me. Oh, crap. Nope, zombie villager, you're getting killed. Oh, crud. Alrighty. Let's call that a win for now. Don't worry too much about trying to capture or grab anything that fell over on that side. That's not really... Oh, I got more than a stack of iron. Let's toss away anything that I don't need to have on me right now. Just the cobblestone here. I'll keep some of these items, and then I'll just fill up my inventory with deep slate. That seems to be the best course of action. Okay. I've got the gold here, so that's a good excuse as any to start right here. That continues and goes deeper. But not that deep. Okay. Iron. Alright, let's make a few more torches. Let's heal up a bit. And now we've got this area that we can just start strip mining in. What light level are we at? Oops, that was a screenshot. -20. Okay. Might find some diamonds. Would be nice. Not essential. Would be nice. So, like I said, that's something that you really need to account for when you're going on these travels. If you are going on these particular types of searches, if you find something that has a significant benefit, such as diamonds, okay, congratulations. But don't make it the center focus, and you're not doing this. You're not going anywhere until you get diamonds. You need to have a particular plan in mind if that's what you're going to do. So, and diamond mining is very different from other resource collection. Takes a little bit of a different shift, in thinking. So, but that's fine. Everyone already knows that the best levels of diamond to mine at, so you could just mine perpetually at those levels. You will eventually find some. But usually you want to also implement a strategy, and I just bumped my phone, sorry, with the mouse. So, with that said, I'm going to carve away a large hole in here, like I did with the stone when I was mining for cobblestone above. Oh, I am still supremely surprised that I was able to find a mine shaft down here, though. And it went down to deep slate level, too. I'm happy about this. Should be good. Oh. Grab this. And this pickaxe is more than half spent, so I mean, a lot of its durability got used on ores. So, like I said, I'm going to go until I'm out of pickaxes or my inventory is full. Whichever happens first. Don't know if I need that spider eye on me right now, but as I have a spider spawner now, I could easily make that into a spider farm and just have infinite string and spider's eyes. Creating one will be kind of tricky, but it's not impossible. So, the fact that it'll have a spawner in the middle of it will significantly increase its output opportunities. So, the only problem is I'll have to actually be near it in order to get anything from it. So, I don't know. I was going to do a general mob farm in my hardcore worlds. I don't know if I'll do that this time around. It would be nice to do, but I don't know. Since this isn't a hardcore, I don't really need to have to worry about trying to get as many resources in as small of an area as possible. So, let's just break down this section over here, make the ceiling consistent height. So, go over here. Oh, lost pickaxe. But we're making progress. That's another cave, with what looks like a portion of the mineshaft in it. An iron ore, I like a lot. This is a very, very narrow cleft, with a random section of mineshaft that happens to intrude into it. That said, I'm going to go ahead and go grab the iron here. So I'm reasonably sure this isn't a vein. Since the iron's in deep slate, not in the tuff itself, and there's only a handful, well, it would be nice to find an iron vein, but I don't think I'm going to find one right away. So, that's okay, though. An iron farm is on the list. Most definitely on the list. go ahead and keep collecting the deep slate. So I'm going to turn this into one of the best blocks for building a roof out of, in my opinion, unless you're going for a specific color or texture palette. But the one that I'm going to go with, it looks so realistic. I mean, you could actually see people with roofs like this in real life. So, and that is the deep slate tiles. So let's go ahead and just grab as much as we can. Oh yeah, I can hold a fair few stacks. So, yeah. And even though this seems boring, it's, you know, collection part of the game. Since there's no renewable way to make deep slate yet, I could make basalt. I just need silk touch to be able to do that, but I can make basalt. Yeah, there's a handful of resources that no matter what, gathering them is going to require a long-term mining project. Deep slate just happens to be one of them. Which is okay. Because deep slate's plentiful enough that you can usually get plenty of it. And it's, I mean, it literally is the basement of the world now. So, that is not to be underestimated. You can get so much of this while just doing a simple strip mine. Anyway, just go ahead and keep mining around. Ooh, lapis! Do I want to? I think perhaps because... Oh, I've still got the rotten flesh on me. I could get rid of that. Toss that over there. That frees up a bit of space. I can grab the lapis. If only the trick to find diamonds with lapis ore still worked. But it seems that was only a 1.17 thing. That was still a cool thing. So, anyway, decent amount of lapis. So, let's just keep going. So, anyway, as I have said multiple times, I'm going to do as much of this series on stream as I can. Other series, not necessarily, and definitely for Space Engineers tomorrow. That's going to be a occasionally on stream one. Though most of the projects that will be started on stream will be all performed on stream. But if I do something else within Space Engineers, it would most likely be not on stream. So. I don't know. The idea of potentially starting a server has been floated, but it's like, I'm not there yet. Oh. I might do a machinima. Might, being the operative word there. I don't really have a lot of patience for that type of thing right now. But, oh well. So, deep slate is best mined into its cobble form, because you can get it into just the regular deep slate blocks with silk touch. But the cobblestone is what gets turned into everything else. So, it may seem kind of counterintuitive, but that's, yeah. So, it's always best in the cobble form. That's what it is, but hey. Well, not bad. Decent amount of supply so far. So now that I've taken care of and cleared this large space, I'm actually going to start by clearing this wall one row at a time. Till my inventory is full anyway. So, and then I'm just going to head straight back up. Let's go. Fortunately, though, having found those cobwebs, though, I do have something decorative-wise that I could implement in the final version, or when the tower is finished, that would make them look very cool. So, let's go ahead and gather as much as we can, though. Yeah, I kind of saw that coming. Oh, that's a larger water source back there. And I can just waterlog it. Oh, I mean, I've got this whole area here, so I can go ahead and just break this. It shouldn't overflow too much. Let's do a little bit of experimentation here. Okay, it's not updating the way the water's flowing, so we're good. We're good. And this pickaxe is almost dead, which is fine. Anyway, got lots of deep slate to collect. Oh, there goes the pickaxe. Right about on time, too. Okay. I haven't found a name tag, too. I've found one other name tag, so this will definitely come in handy, especially when it comes to things like an iron farm. So, definitely be looking forward to that. Well, I will need to come down here and mine a bunch of tuff at some point, but honestly, mining right now is kind of painful, so that's why I'm trying to get as much cobbled deep slate as I can right now. I'll probably come back down again at another time to get even more, but I don't... Oh, and there's a blob of tuff right here. But I don't think I'm quite ready to the point where, just because I have iron tools without mending, that I can reliably get large quantities of materials without it just costing too much in the long run. See, now if I start breaking these... Water's not updating? Okay, water's still not updating. Alright. Water's not updating. So we're good to go. Keep chopping away at the wall here. There's the blob of tuff. Yeah. Almost full. Just about another half stack and I'll be good with this. So fortunately, that just means 11 of these rows. So this is 2 down already. This is 3. I'm not going to get there. 4, 5, and then 6, 7. Yeah. I know that if I break any of those blocks, it's not going to affect the water, because the water's coming from above. Alright, there we go. 63. Grab one more, and my inventory's full. Okay. Time to head out. And backup should be relatively straightforward, because I lit the area up, so it shouldn't have any hostiles around here. Just gonna take a second, though, because this cave generation is so pretty. Oh, there's some iron up there. So pretty. I love these. I've done it before, starting a cave or base in a cave and trying to do the whole cave base thing. It's bearable to a point, but I mean, the supply of iron that you need to sustain it is just ridiculous. At least until you get diamond tools. Yeah, I wish I were. Jesus. I think clearing out the base in question that I'm referring to, it took me like 15 or 20 iron pickaxes. And it took forever. Let's go ahead and grab 4 more of these guys. Nope, that's a nope. Nope, 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 nope. Alright. Let's go ahead and grab some more of the iron that's over here. The dripstone cave portion. Ooh, even more. Definitely a plus. Some more down there too. All this iron. Alright, let's gonna put this up here. Oops. That happened. I need to find my way out of here. Go ahead and do that, and that. Still haven't found the origin room for the mine shaft, but it's okay. Iron. There's some more right over here that I passed. And take 2 more. Yeah. Did I pass any iron? No. Came down in here, so I can get back out easily enough. Is that one piece of iron? Looks like. Okay. It's fine. It's just me being a klutz over here as I'm trying to light this space up and not. Oh. There we go. Oh. Is that a geode? Let's make a bunch more torches. I'm reasonably certain that's a geode over there. I know my inventory's full and I'm getting distracted, but yep, that is a geode. That is not a skeleton approach me, that's a zombie. Which I can outrun the zombie easily enough. Whoa, that goes pretty deep. Yeah. Definitely a geode. And a zombie spawner. Nope, running away, running away, running away. Baby zombie with a sword. That's a no. That is a very firm no. Yeah, let's do, no, not yet. Not there yet. Let's just keep going. And we're withdrawing. That is almost directly underneath the base. That is wonderful. And it's deactivated now. So once those zombies despawn, it's completely secured. Okay. And my helmet broke. That was a golden helmet meant for the nether. Alright. That's easy enough to resolve. Okay. The sound of the armor breaking, and I was nope. So at least this area is relatively secure. I'm going to say that one of these days I'm going to get blown up by a creeper. Oh well. Go up here and just make our way out. Oh. And of course, it's nighttime. Of course it is. I hope it's not been long enough for phantoms to spawn. I don't want to have to deal with phantoms. So. Anyway, now you get to see a roof get made. So, I know roofs are everywhere. There's literally 1,000 different ways to make a roof. What technique am I going to use that is going to be different? Well, truth is, I'm going to use a fairly simple technique that just alternates. Since I have so much gray wool, I can use that to even out the texture and balance colors. So let's go this way. I cannot get up that jump here. That's okay. Use this as an excuse to light up the area a bit more. There we go. And I definitely need to put proper doors in this thing. Oh well. Jeez, that grew up quickly. But it is bamboo. So, a part of the design that's going to be inside the room of the tower here is I am going to put an automatic bamboo farm in that will help make, will power a smelter that's working on kelp. Okay, so that's all good. Let's toss that in there. Redstone, that was right there. Gold. I already have diamonds, which means technically I just need to gather obsidian then. I'll have plenty of fun things I can do. Right, let's toss those in there. And now, for the stone cutter, all I'm going to do is put in here, and I'm going to make the deep slate tile blocks. You can then put those in there and make the various versions, or sub-variants of them. So, as I have entire stacks to work with here, I'm going to convert them to tiles. The exception of 2 stacks are going to go into chiseled deep slate. And the reason for that is that this will be one of the things we use to anchor everything together. I'm also going to grab a couple stacks of gray wool to make carpet. Okay? 3 stacks of gray carpet should be more than enough for what I need. And as you can see, my sheep have regrown all their wool, so this is as great an opportunity as any to go ahead and shear them again. Oh, automating this is going to be absolutely essential eventually, but as it is, I'm just going to have fun with what I got. Come on, there we go. There we go. Oh, one didn't get sheared or grew back. I don't know which one. Come on, guys, let me out. There we go. Oh. So I went ahead and used 3 stacks, and I've already regained most of the stack. So, yeah. Sorry, digging something into my eye. It's just feeling weird. So, one's already regrown. Alright. Those dorks can hang out there at the moment. Now, we're going to go up to the second terrace, the first one, this level, where we placed the wool in. And the first thing we're going to place is deep slate tile. Okay? And we're also going to use some of the chiseled deep slate, but in specific areas. And I'll show you those specific areas as we go along. But for the most part, and I know this is now going to be in an awkward spot, along each of these segments of the wall, not the wall, the roof, we're just going to add in the 1 layer of the regular full deep slate block. Okay? It's going to go along here and along there. Alright? So now this may seem kind of counterintuitive in that it's blocking away the wool. Why did I put so much effort into the wool? The wool is serving its purpose in this fashion. So, trust me in that. Wool is providing a color variant. It's probably the best way I can phrase that. That is absolutely going to be so useful for this. That said, let's concentrate on placing the roof around the places where it needs to go. I am going to put the roof along here, but it's going to be really simplistic compared to the other 3 sides. And there's a method for that. There's a reason for that. So, and by placing this roof along like so, I am creating a... Oops, that's an entire stack. I'm creating a fairly distinctive but consistent ledge. And now, and that's essentially what an eave is. So this is now becoming an eave. That said, there will be places where the variation in texture gets applied. So, and as this is just the starter base, I know I've spent 7 episodes working on getting a starter base going, so it seems a little ridiculous, but trust me, there's a method to the madness here. Now, in these ones, this gets the chiseled, only in the ones that are at an angle here. So for these ones, they don't get it. This does. We just place them along here. The reason being is it provides an extra little bit of structure to the look. So, and this is something that was actually factored in quite frequently into the designs of medieval castles, and that they would have a complicated substructure within their roofs, mostly to help control smoke. because they literally just lit regular fires inside those houses. So, on top of the wool blocks that are here, we're going to place more deep slate tiles to fill them off and fill out this particular layer in just these areas. I'm going to leave this spot here open because that's going to be something different. It's going to be for something special. And we're not quite there yet because I don't have enough iron to do that particular stage just yet. So, around here, this should be the last couple of them. Oops, I forgot about this whole back row. There we go. Now, this has used up a good chunk of my deep slate, so from here we're going to actually have to switch to a different block. Unfortunately, I don't have any of that block on me now, but that's okay. We can easily go ahead and get some using the stone cutter. So I'm going to toss an entire stack in there. I'm going to convert it to deep slate slabs. Okay. I'm also going to toss a half stack in here and turn that into deep slate tiles. Or tile walls. I'll show you what those are for here in a short bit. Let's go back up here. Now that we have the slabs, we can start doing a little bit more complicated roofline rather than just the full blocks I've been doing. And so that's what we're going to do for up to this point here. Okay. In this space right here, for the time being, I'm going to place a couple deep slate walls. Just maybe 3. Okay? We're going to work our way along here, placing the blocks, until we get to just this one. Okay? 3. Just that one, or does I go... No, it's the one on the other side of it. Sorry. Sorry. There we go. We're going to leave this whole area here for a little bit different of a project. 2, 3. And we're just going to work our way around, placing these. We're also going to place these... Wow, that takes a little while to break with an unenchanted pickaxe. Yeah, I got spoiled with enchanted tools before, so... Every so often, I encountered something I wasn't expecting. Alright, let's go. And yeah, a lot of the wool is being covered up, but not quite. Along this edge, I'm just going to place a single line of the... Since this area is temporary and not really expected to be super fancy, I'm just going to place these in here, which is, for the most part, creating a spawn-proofable surface just here. Okay? Finish it off like so. Now, this one's going to have to stay there for a bit, but that's okay. We're going to start on this side and work our way around the other way. Here is where the lip gets a little bit more complicated. I've used, yeah, fair few tiles for this. So, we're going to add that, and then we're going to undercroft just that one block. Okay? And then add 1, 2, leave it as is, and then along here is where we add the rest. And it's along this surface that I'm walking on right now, which is where the carpet will go. I don't know if I made enough of these, but that's okay. So this goes along here, and then we're going to do the same thing here for just 2, and we're not going to worry about this next edge. So since this is all going to get integrated in the rest of the structure, yeah. Go ahead and place this along here. And like so. Now, don't feel like you need to be intimidated or find a complicated solution to a roofline. Trust me, full blocks work wonders if that's the block that you're going to go with. You can do so much with them. Just go with what makes sense to you. Don't feel like you have to use something that's at a 45-degree angle or that is a specific shape just go with what makes sense to you. I love these deep slate tiles, and they work quite well. So I use them. But if they didn't work, I wouldn't use them. I'd find another solution. Go along here, undercroft, like that. Oh. And yeah, this isn't going to be nearly enough deep slate to finish the whole thing, so I'll have to go back down for another mining session. And this, so along the way, you'll see there's these blocks like this that are exposed to the side. They add just extra little bit of depth in the color of the whole design. That's what I meant about the wool. While it may seem like we're covering it up, a lot of it isn't getting covered up. And that's by design. So I can go ahead and place this along here, making that a continuous access for the time being. Yeah, that gets 1, 2. Oh, it's raining. There we go. And with that, we now have the majority of the roof line done. I'm going to go ahead and run around and spawn-proof most of this space by placing the carpet. Okay? I'm not so worried about these other blocks along the edges here. It's mostly this edge here, which I do need to add that extra little bit of depth to. So, it softens the deep slate as well, which can be a harsh color. It is very dark. That said, now there's so much spawnable space up here, I do need to make sure that as much of it gets spawn-proofed as possible. And then I need to go back down in a bit and grab the lanterns to finish this section off, but we'll get there in a bit. See, now you've got this smoothness that blends in. Oop, there goes a whole stack. Sorry, itch in my ear. Alright. And this is providing a function to the whole thing as well, that would have been replicated within medieval castles. And that is that oftentimes roofs were put up in such a way as to ensure that they were easily replaced. Your typical medieval roof, especially for a castle, would maybe last 2 years. If it was very well designed, made of slate and everything, you could probably get 5 or 6 years out of it. But there would still be the non-insignificant probability of it failing. So let's go ahead and go and grab the last couple things we need. The scaffoldings, there we go. Gonna get removed here in a bit, and I need to skip the night because I don't want to be hanging around in the night with creepers spawning all over the place. So let's skip real fast. Alright, I just took a drink. Now we've got in here... Oh, I almost sneezed directly into that. Sorry about that. I've got... Where are they? Got glowberries. I know I made lanterns somewhere. At least I could have sworn I made lanterns. Am I just being blind? I must just be blind, because I can't find them. Alright, well, let's convert those just for the time being. Lanterns, please. Oh, I need to make more torches. Lanterns, if you please. Perfect. I could have swore I made more somewhere. Did I put that name tag in here? I did. Okay, I already have a couple of name tags, so that's definitely helping. And then I've got spruce fences here, which is not what I need for this next stage. This next stage is going to take these bad boys. Perfect. Okay. Should have enough. So now you can see a bit of the depth that I was talking about, though. Is how it just sort of pops. So let's go ahead and go up and place a few more of these details in the area. So this is initially going to get just a a really, really simple look to it. But that's going to change. That's not permanent that way. So let's go around and place these. Make sure they're all in. And then I'm also going to place a couple of these along the way. Along here, there isn't any because this is the plain edge. I just need to come up with a name for that, whatever I'm going to call it. There we go. Alright. Now, to start off, what we're going to do is these ones that provide the depth. Second one in, we're going to place a single post and put a lantern on top of it. So, got the second one in, which is right here. Lantern. Now, the light will provide spawn proofing. I am well aware of that. For this one, I'm probably just going to place some temporary ones along here in similar positions. And I'm well aware that it'll provide spawn proofing from the light. The light is less functional in this aspect for me right now. I want it just to be more aesthetic than, or is not intended to be functional. It's more intended to be aesthetic. So let's just go along and place them, and if I hit walk, alright. So the fact it is providing some spawn proofing added benefits to these blocks that are still available for mobs to spawn into is more secondary than anything else. It's actually, its primary focus is actually to add in depth to the build. That's about it. That said, we're going to finish this off by replacing the scaffolding a bit with the requisite piece of deep slate that's supposed to go there. Oops. And now we're going to bring the scaffolding out just a little bit. And take it up. So, and now this is not overlapping or anything, so. The only difference is in this area, I think I placed this block in the wrong place. So, let's put that there. It's there, and gets carpet over the top of it, just to keep the design consistent, okay? I could technically do the layering effect with the carpet, but I don't really want to rely on the carpet too much. Now, for this space, I need to create the window that's going to go here. And for that, I am going to use the layering effect of the carpet. Okay? At least to an extent. So, on top of these blocks, I'm going to place the carpet, and then on top of those, I'm going to place two more. Alright? And it's only these two. I'm 99% sure I just accidentally carpeted this down here, the piece of chiseled brick. Okay? And this is going to provide us with a visual reminder of the depth that's here. Now, those deep slate walls that I was using before, these go in front. And on the side. And they're going to go where the scaffolding currently is, so let me do it on this side. I don't believe I have enough deep slate walls. That's okay. And this is going to provide the window shape. Now, this tells us how big of a window we need to cut. Now we need to actually cut the window. I'm thinking 2 blocks here. Oops. I really should heal up. Alright. Thinking 2 blocks there. Go across to the same position on the opposite side, which is, yeah, and these 2 blocks. So, go down 1 more on this side, and go up 1 on that side, and I'm totally losing stuff down into the interior. This is getting difficult to navigate now. Yeah, oops. And then go 1 more in like so, at the same level, And that will allow us to see where the upper portion goes. This is then 3 blocks wide before we bring it down 1 more. And just like that, we now have our window. So I'm also going to cut out the 3 blocks in the middle along here. Ooh. On second thought, these are gonna remain. I was not anticipating that. That's okay. That's okay. So now that we have the window cut here, I'm going to cut similar windows in that wall and that wall. Since this is and I'm definitely going to do it before I place the carpet in the walls. But now you see the size of the window that's going to go here. Yeah, I could go a little bit smaller, but I feel that having the rounding and the bulge effect will be more beneficial for what I'm going to build. Okay, and then I'm also going to give it kind of a frame in the form of deep slate. Let's go around over here and make that exact same design. Just reminding myself that's the bottom. That's those two. Just reminding myself. It's a part of the process, and especially when I'm tired right now, it's okay. I know which one it is now. Oh, it's these two. Yeah. Comes into here, drop down one along here, and then along here. And there we go. We've got our window. Do we? No, because I did this side wrong. I didn't go far enough. So what actually needs to happen is this gets taken care of, this, and I go one in here, and I knock these out. Okay, that makes it, that looks so much better. Okay, let's run around to this side. Now, in order to finish this off, I will need glass, and specifically tinted glass, but I'm not there yet, so I cannot hop over that. Let's go over here and go down and grab those blocks before they despawn, because I got so distracted I meant to go down there and I forgot, so. And now we've got our windows for this space. What we'll be providing kind of the access look to the whole thing. Yeah, it looks cruddy. I'm going to straight up say it looks crappy right now, but that's okay. It will look better in time. Since that appears to have finished smelting all that iron, and the gold's gone through. Doing okay on stone. This might be a good time for a brief interlude to go grab some. I used all my sticks. A brief interlude to grab some more, or some sand. That way. Nevertheless, it's getting dark, so let's go ahead and skip this night, and then I can run down to the beach nearby and just grab a bunch of sand. So, I also use this as an opportunity to scout out what would be the best places to get sand. I'm probably... No, I should go this way. Yeah, this is the better option. Go this way. Go on to the other side of that mountain. I can worry about fixing the beach over there later. Now, for an important question, okay? Full blocks or panes? Which do you think would make the most impact on this type of build? So, if you answered full blocks, you would be correct. Panes, ooh, that is deep. Ooh, that is very deep. Not been down there yet. Panes provide a bit of natural depth, but they don't look the greatest. Okay, and that goes double, and one could easily argue triple or more. Let's go over here. For any application, in which you're adding in depth elsewhere. They're too flat. They don't add in their own effective depth, which is really actually quite important for a design like this. There's some sand there and some sand there. I can get that to get some kelp, but there's not much around here. A bit of iron. Didn't think to grab a boat. Let's just keep looking. Is that grass? Yeah, that's grass. Okay. Typically, grass needs sunlight to grow. Or at least a strong enough artificial light source that occasionally reaches block light level 5. Hi, sheep. What biome am I in right now anyway? I'm in plains. This is a small plains biome. So, I just inadvertently made a small little joke about myself, but it's fine. Oh, this is as good a spot as any. Let's go ahead and so it's far enough away, it's not going to impact things. I can use this to gather plenty of sand. I have yet to locate a desert. That is actually kind of concerning to me, because deserts mean cacti, so a part of the stream, if I do stream for this world tomorrow, will probably be just another exploration stream. Alright, a little bit of kelp to get things going for when I do start the farm. And how many things of sand did this manage to send me? Not much, I knew that. I already knew that, but 44. Alright. Here. Should be a decent amount. More than a stack. Yeah, I can make that work. Alright, just a bit of sand. Brief little moment to gather some. Let's head this way and see what's over here. Ooh, great big oak tree. This is going down into a cave? Trapped a horse. There we go. No, there is definitely going to be a point in which I make a fun little I make a sword specifically for dealing with horses. I'm sorry, I understand how helpful they can be in the game to ride around and stuff. They drive me up a wall. I hate the controls while controlling them. I just hate the process of trying to tame one. A skeletal horse, on the other hand, sure, that could actually be kind of cool. But, that's actually a decent cave. Nice little cave up there. Not gonna be too worried about it right now. Over here. And now you can see how the roof is coming together. It's actually quite nice. So. And you can also see why I wanted to use the acacia. The dark anchoring block for it all makes it look like it was carved directly from the surrounding stone, without actually having it need to be carved directly from the surrounding stone. Fun little caveats of building stuff like this. So, get up here. And if you look at it from below with the wool in there, it makes it look so much deeper and darker than it actually is. And yeah, there's those little voids in there. that's okay. Those will eventually have a few things placed in there to make the roof look like it's being supported by rafters. But, I mean, even now, they just look so good as it is. I know, I'm patting myself on the back again. I do that sometimes, I apologize. But it's just the process. That's all that I'm focusing on right now. Right now, I'm enjoying the process. So, let's go up and finish that other window. Or not finish, but open up that other window. And that'll allow us to then look at the next layer of the roof. So, let's move over here. Oh, I used a lot of saturation just now. And you may be thinking the glass is going to go in this slot. You would be wrong. So, oops. Let's go ahead and grab those. Grab those. Along here. It also helps tie into the reason why I wanted to put the glow lichen in there. Alright, let's grab this one. 2, 2, 1, 2, and 1. Alright, here we go. Let me see if my reflexes are better than they were the other day. They are not. Oh well. Oh. Now we've got our last window. So let's go ahead and finish up the deep slate elements that get involved in there. And I will grab a few stone walls. A few more I've got plenty of stone bricks. A few more cracked stone bricks. A few more of these, and definitely the stone bricks. Actually, let's just roll these out to whole stacks. Just so I have a decent supply. So I don't have to stop halfway through it and go back down again. Oh, here. And now we're going to replicate this same look on the other 3, or on the other 2. So where's my... Oh, I didn't make deep slate more tile walls. Meant to do that. So I'm already having to go back down. Oh well. Mild annoyance. I kind of saw it coming, but yeah. There we go. Hey, I should just use this as an opportunity to make a few more slabs too. There we go. That should be plenty. It's going to be an odd number because it's, you know, the whole thing build is based off, or this whole particular part of the build is anchored off of an odd number. So that is okay though. And the carpet. So goes there. And yes, you can pillar with carpet, if you didn't already know that. It's interesting pillaring, but you can pillar with it. Alright. And the reason why I wanted to emphasize this is it'll also have a good look from the inside of the depth too. So, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to frame this window, okay? And part of the framing of the window is going to be simple deep slate. So, I'm going to, and I know I did make entirely too many of these, put that block there, okay? I grabbed a couple of the chiseled stone blocks because these will actually anchor in the design a whole lot better, like so. Okay, and then above each, or in the corners here, is going to be the chiseled deep slate. So, like so, and I'm too far away to grab that easily. Like that, okay? And then that allows us to, in between them, place the slabs to give us the rounding look that we need. I'm just going to put the golden apple over there. On the bottom of them also goes a slab. Alright. There we go. And then along here is where the final little step goes, and that's where the deep slate walls come in. So, place 2 of them, and then at the top here is going to be... Not the stone brick. The top here is just going to be a regular slab. Sorry. I'm getting caught up. So, you could technically put more up in there, but I'm not going to because I don't want to. Also, it's unnecessary. And then carpet's eventually going to go on part of this. But to finish this off, we're going to use this right here and draw it forward. And that's going to finish framing the window. It may look super simple, okay? But it will work for the overall design. Now, on this side, let's bring this up, put our slab in, and finish the frame on this side. So, and that should give us most of what we need in here. Now, in the space that's going to be inside where I'm going to be looking at it, I want to have a decent view myself. So, oops. Use these chiseled bricks like so. In the corners, I'm going to place a not outward. It's supposed to be a downward facing stair, like so, and like so. And there, I could also put ones here and here. But the most important one for this design is actually going to be the one that goes here, which needs to face that way. Okay? And with that, the frame is done. You just need to put the glass in here. So, glass will be an interesting part of the project too, but we'll get to that in a bit. So, as it is, let's just move on to the next ones. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the stone stuff since I already have this mostly in my inventory. And just knock it out real quick. On my inventory on my hotbar. I can be understandable sometimes. So. Let's do that. Here, and it should be facing inward. The only downside to this kind of building is you just create these cavities all over the place that can be quite interesting and annoying to navigate sometimes. Let's go along. I did that wrong. I realized as soon as I placed it, I was already on to the next block I was thinking about. Alright. And we just need you guys. So let's go here. Bottom here. Don't remember if I did that or not. Go up 2. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what I did. If it's messed up, it's fixable. It's really fixable. With that, we've framed another window. Let's double check that design here. Because a lot of this I'm freehanding too, so don't feel like you have to stick to exactly the right formula. Nope, I did freehand that correctly. So a lot of this is freehanded. So there's no particular design, blueprint or anything in my head where I have to explicitly stick to just that. So, and that's part of why I'm actually enjoying this so much, because there we go. It's giving me the opportunity to just relax and see how things go together. I'm actually... The way work has been, I just need some time to relax right now. And I don't necessarily view what I'm doing right now as work. I'm enjoying myself. Which really should be what you do when you play a video game in the first place, but that's, you know, that's a whole nother can of worms in of itself. So... let's do this. And along this side, the scaffolding's in the way. Oh, you go away. I hope I got most of it. All right. Let's do this. And there we go. We have yet another of the windows framed. Now for this spot right here, I'm not too worried about it, but just to keep things consistent, I'm going to place a carpet on it. So let's go ahead and go around here, placing that carpet. And it'll keep it from spawning. Keep anything from spawning in there. Yeah, it shouldn't be dark enough that they will spawn, but it's still possible. So I'm just trying to cover that potential possibility and make sure that the build is well protected. Also, if in the event there's like weather or something, sometimes, especially in the mountains, weird things can happen. I found that out the hard way too many times. Far too many times. Oops. I'm stuck. So let's go ahead and check on the glass. Now, on the inside, the window shape has changed dramatically. That's okay. There's still going to be some stuff that gets applied to the inside. And you thought this build was getting done. Nope. There's still so much... Oh, that's an easy drop, too. Still so much more that needs to be done. So, highly detailed builds. You really, really need to take your time with them. Nothing wrong with them looking awkward at first. It's pretty much how they're all going to look. Glass is... Oh, that's out of fuel. Oh, so is that one too. Looks like coal mining is probably going to be in my future. But let's go ahead and place the glass in real fast. Now, I know I could dye this and give it a different effect. I don't want to. I want it to have a specific look. Oops. And while dyeing, it will give it a specific look. I don't feel that dyeing it is necessary yet. Maybe at a later date, sure. I'll explore that possibility, but not right now. So, for this, just simply going to place the blocks not where the glow lichen is, because got to be careful and that will inadvertently destroy it, along here. So, using the blocks I've placed as a little bit of a guide to aid me, I can build up and put in the window. Yeah, I did not make nearly enough glass. I'm going to have to go make more. And there we go. So that's what the window looks like when it's framed. It looks like it's popping out, but that's okay. Now, there's a couple other accoutrements to this that I'm going to add on in time. I'm not there yet. And I'll need moss carpet to do those. So, I'm reasonably certain that I've run out of fuel down below, so that's probably the only window I'm going to do for the time being. But it burned through, what, 31 glass? Ouch. And I'm out of fuel. Okay. I could use the bamboo for that. So, This is what it looks like from the inside. And this is adding depth to the build. So, fortunately, as the majority of my resources have, for the most part right now, gone into getting this going right here, I'm going to have to take a bit of a break from all this and focus on gathering. There we go, there's all the deep slate items. And I'm going to have to take a bit of a break and gather some more coal because I am very, very low on coal right now. So, let's go ahead and clear up a good chunk of my inventory. I'm going to need some pickaxes, please. Pickaxes are over here. And let's just go around and gather some coal. So, it's probably would be best to go down into a cave, actually, so that's where I'm going. Oh, the skeleton that died. Free build meal. So, there's all that coal that's in there that I just have barely tapped. The reason for that is I kind of foresaw this coming. I was hoping to be able to leave it untapped until I had fortune, but since I apparently really need it more right now, I'm going to go ahead and gather as much as I can. So, not having fortune right now is kind of limiting me, so I think... Oh, it's already 8:30. I know it's Friday night. I'm going to stay up a bit later than I normally would, so I'll be streaming a bit later, but still, I'm probably not going to stream much past 9:30, so I'm already starting to feel my body saying, hey, it's time for sleep. So, it's kind of how it goes when you work long hours. Oh, there goes our first pickaxe. Oh. I know it's kind of something I do to myself, because I'm not bragging when I mention this. It's something that's been told to me several times at various jobs that I've worked at. That I am, that guy. I'm the guy that everybody asks projects of, everybody relies upon. And it just, yeah. So if I don't do something, don't do something, or if I don't have the ability to do something, it oftentimes doesn't get done. And that's not me saying anything bad about any particular people or anything. It's just at the place where I work, it is so territorial. You just kind of have to either put up with it, cut through it, or get burned. Which is actually kind of hilarious that getting burned is one of the hazards of working at a fire safety company. But yeah, it happens, so... Oh well. 3 months. I've been working on a project for 3 months. I'm one of 2 people of the original committee, which included 2 other people. Very familiar people, very familiar with the company. I'm one of 2 people that are left for this project. And we're the only ones that continue to work on it. Mainly me. It's something that's in my wheelhouse. I have experience doing this before, but yeah. Don't get me wrong, the project was a blast to work on. And I do mean that genuinely. But, like, really, a whole committee was assembled to work on it, and people left. So, most of the people left the committee. So, oh. Yeah. I don't know. It's going to be an interesting project, so... the crux of it is, I might as well talk about it since the whole thing's been announced and we've released all the curriculum and everything, so if anyone that happens to work at the place where I work and knows my YouTube channel, it's, yeah, whatever. Suffice to say, the company has a communications problem, and the communications problem is at times quite serious. So, in an effort to try and resolve some of those issues, leadership wanted us to go with a... Wow, this is another cave. Leadership wanted us to build up a little class to expand upon, allow people to expand upon their skills, but also create a standard. So, That's what I did. And, yeah, people are already not very into it, but it's like... I don't want to call anybody out, but the initial person who approached me and questioned me about it and just, like, was trying to tear down the class, just the fact that I was the one who wrote it, is the same person who can't seem to figure out the difference between different clients. And is somebody who refuses to even learn anything about the industry in general. So, I'm not really entertaining the kind of feedback that is going to be given during the class. So, for the most part, it's happening because of the way that people have... Ooh, lapis! The way that people have treated each other. So... Oh... And yeah, there's literally a dozen different ways that we get it on the class, and I suspect that of those, 10 would have resulted in just like a mass mutiny. So, and I've said the company's going through an acquisition. As it turns out, this was pitched as an asset. This class was pitched as an asset before it even had a chance to actually do anything. And that kind of frustrated me, but whatever. So, a lot of people at the company are frustrated at various things. Some of those frustrations are entirely legitimate. I'm looking at the particular estimator that decides that he's just going to use his own prices. Yeah. That's fun. That is a lot of fun to have to deal with. So, something, in his opinion, is too expensive, so he just changes the price. Yeah. Ooh, another geode. Where's this one I found before? Don't think so. Seems I've got quite a few geodes underneath my base. There's plenty of light over here from the lava. I kind of want to see where it's coming from, though. Anything more over here? Interesting. Oh, darn it. I don't have many more torches. Okay. Exploration's canceled. Ooh, iron. Let's do this. Oh. But as it is, you know, I'm just demonstrating my own bias towards a few of the individuals that are just so difficult. So. That's okay. So, everyone's allowed to vent every now and then. So. It's what it is. Anyway, I wasn't trying to brag about myself earlier and whatnot. I'm the projects guy. I'm the get-her-done type. And right now, that's something the company doesn't have very much of. So a lot of the get-her-done type projects and get-her-done type things that need to be done end up being put on my desk. So, and I mean, I've been noticed. I've gotten raises. I'm very appreciative of that. But, yeah. So. Actually chatting with one of my coworkers, and he was remarking how surprised he was. How surprised he was at how fast I picked up the job. And I'm like, isn't that complicated of a job? It's just tedious. That, and you actually have to know a bit about the industry. And the funny part is, he knows nothing about the industry, apart from what he's been told. Okay, there's a block update. So. Oh well. know its history, doesn't know a lot of the purpose of seeing things. He just sees dollar signs. So, oh well. I mean, yeah. Oh, there's water up there. I mean, that type of person exists. It's a common mentality, especially here in the United States. They only ever see dollar signs, but that's what it is. With that said, it's going to end up being a very interesting next couple of weeks. Acquisition's finally been finalized. They've announced the first round of all hands meetings, and then my class is the workshop I'm spearheading is in the middle of it. Workshop I wrote, and that a lot of people don't think is going to be that relevant to their jobs because they have a master's degree or they studied, they majored in English, and it's like, just so you guys know that the ones of you who are claiming this is, you know, all this great stuff, can't even count. I wish I was making that up, but they can't. Oh. Oh well. Every workplace, every single workplace I've ever been at has its problem people. So, workplaces have more than one. So, problem person. So, and again, I'm not trying to tear anything down or anything. There's always going to be different personalities involved, especially in business and American business at that. But so it's through here that I placed that torch. Yep. Oh, I just saw the iron or the coal. So I don't know. At the end of the day, it's all a learning process, and the moment you lose sight of that, this is the moment you've started to actually fail at moving forward. And unfortunately, that happens all too often. So, because at the end of the day, moving forward is the goal. If you're unable to move forward, you're unable to accomplish the task. It means you're just static. Projects will never go anywhere for the longest period of time. And I've known that type of person all too many times. Alright, let's just, let's more here, so. Alright, let's try entering from this side. It's all the one vein. I'm just hoping there's no creepers or anything that's going to show up. Oh. So, what would everyone think that would be an interesting next couple steps for the series? So, I'm planning on doing another expedition at some point in the future. I just don't want to deal with the skeleton right now. Another expedition. It is currently day 60 right now. So I'm planning on going into the end sometime before day 200 and killing the Ender Dragon by then. So, oh, there goes that pickaxe. So that will be a project for the future. Bit of time down the future, or a bit of a ways down the future, yes. But I mean, at this rate, we're talking maybe a couple of weeks at most. So, and that will involve like a longer stream with end busting at the end of it all, or an end busting for a while. So, and that will be announced separately from everything else too. So, probably wouldn't be a all day long one, but definitely at least 6 or 7 hours. Alright. So, I know I'm planning a 12-hour stream in a bit, and maybe I'll, maybe I'll use that as the basis for the 12-hour oh, come on. 12-hour stream, but I haven't decided yet. It would be helpful, though. So, 12-hour stream, which includes end busting. Problem is everybody does that. So it's not exactly a new thing. Exactly something fresh. But, I mean, end busting is a time-consuming process. So, definitely be a lot of content that could be generated from that, which is fine. It's fine. Ooh. Random dirt block, which means there's an Enderman in here. I can get out using the water stream, but since I'm down in here... I think it's just one coal. So, I don't know. It's just a thing. When it comes to content, I'm mostly going to just concentrate on my streams. Yeah, I'll do the occasional video here and there, and I need to edit the Baycraft World Tour video and review of my castle and stuff. So, oh well, we shall see. I can get to it. Yeah. Talk to how work is. Well, work is slowly burning me out. So, and by slowly, I mean the solid fuel engines are about to explode because there's too much too much of the jet fuel, not the jet fuel, the rocket fuel has been pumped into it, and I can't even formulate a proper sentence. And next week I get to teach people how to formulate proper sentences. Is that sad? Maybe. You know what? I think that might be the cavity that I saw earlier when I was going to the coastline to get the sand. Definitely mobs spawning in the area. That looks to be about the same shape as that one. Oh. Yeah. Let's just go ahead and continue gathering coal from these areas that I've lit up. Alright, don't want to stray too far afield, because I don't have torches. I didn't grab any more wood to make some, so it's okay. Did not anticipate getting through this so fast. That said, I've got almost five full stacks of coal, so it's been productive. That's for dang sure. Let's keep going this way. So I do know that copper would look quite good in the build. I just, with the amount that you can get from fortune versus the amount you get when you don't have fortune, yeah, it's distinctive enough that I want fortune. Significant enough that I'm wanting fortune. I'm not going to do it without fortune. So, that said, I mean, I'll just simply get... Ooh, there's a bit of iron I missed. I'll just simply get ridiculous quantities of copper. The point where I will need a super smelter powered by a kelp farm or fueled by a kelp farm with kelp blocks and all that stuff in order to just keep up. But that's a little ways down the line. So, it's just a little ways down the line. I know I've got plenty of coal right now to make the make all the blocks that I need for the fuel for the 2 furnaces that I have. Just 2. So. A flash of purple. Could have swore I saw a flash of purple down there. Flash of purple would mean a witch, so I was just surprised. Alright, let's do that. That. And like so. I'll be able to grab one more out of this whole thing to get 28. 28 blocks of coal. And I accidentally left the stairs in here. With that said, though, the supplies I have for sand are not going to hold up, so I should probably go get a bit more. And yeah, this episode's turning into a little bit less productive than I was hoping it would be, but that's okay. I'm going to grab a little more food. And then I'm probably just going to head off to, there we go. I'm just going to head off and do a little exploring, because I need to find a desert. So last time I went exploring, I went that way. And I did a bit of exploring that way. I've done plenty of exploring that way, and a fair bit that way. I think the best course of action for me right now is probably spruce planks. I have boats. I have boats. I don't know why I already have boats. Okay, is actually set out onto the sea. I can't see any other option right now that would allow me to cover as much distance right now. So let's go ahead and do that. Yeah. I'm also going to take a look at that. Is it right here? Yes, this is it. Hoping to see if I can see that lava stream from earlier. I can't, but it would be right over there somewhere. This might just very well be that cave entrance, or the entrance to that cave I was in. Oh, there's a cleft down here. Yeah. Wait. Is that another mine shaft? Oh yeah, that's definitely it. If I'd kept going, I would have seen that mine shaft. Ooh. Duly noted. So the zombie... I found 2 zombie spawners now. The first one I found is right there. I didn't get a chance to actually mark where the second one is, but I definitely need to do that. Okay. Let's just do a little exploring right now. Yeah. Put you here. I did not grab sticks. That's okay. Yeah, that's okay. There's the village that I'm gonna go steal somebody from eventually, which means the drown that was previously screwing with me is in this area somewhere. Let's go out this way, see what we can find. I'm just gonna row in a random direction and hopefully find a desert. Failing at that, shipwrecks and other useful things. And what was that? Saw something over here. Oh wait, that's sandstone. It's a drowned village down there. So what I probably saw was... Yeah, let's not. Let's not say we didn't. Okay. Let's go this way. Drowned. They're one of the few mobs that I just cannot stand. Oh, it would be nice to make a drowned farm or a trident farm or something. Ugh. Okay, so we've got more savanna up there. We're still in warm and temperate biomes. It's definitely got its advantages. Let's see what we can find for shipwrecks, maybe. I don't know. Part of the reason why I brought an extra shovel. If I can find a shipwreck, it'll likely take me to a beach. The treasure map will likely take me to a beach. So, failing at that, I don't know. I'll find a desert, maybe? I'm honestly hoping to find a desert. That would be the best option right now. Let's just continue around here on the coast. It's probably a better way to search than just to continue circling around the coast, but it also helps get to know the lay of the land a bit better. I'm looking in the water right now to hopefully see shipwrecks, but I'm not seeing much. Oop, Jesus. Just randomly picked up and dropped my mouse. See a bit of sand up ahead, which I'm pretty sure is a beach, because it's loading new chunks in right now. And more jungle. So apparently there is a difference between humid biomes and dry, or, well, not necessarily humid, wet biomes and dry biomes. So deserts will definitely classify as the dry, whereas jungles are the wet. Within each individual biome archipelagos, there will be those subtypes. So that looks like it goes into a river. Currently speeding towards a beach of some kind. I don't know. Let's just keep exploring. So, I see a shipwreck. It had to be next to a drowned village, didn't it? Part of it that spawned up above ground. Do I risk it? No. I'll take that. There's another chest in there. Regain my breath. Keep an eye on the lookout for drowned. Moss, I will definitely take. Frostwalker. Maybe. Frostwalker definitely has its advantages. Oh, Ocean Monument. Ocean Monument. Okay. Definitely good to know. That way. Interesting. It's on the other side of that area over there. Must be a bit of water for me to... Okay. Good to know. Ocean Monument. Rune Portal. It's a fair distance away, about from home. Stony Beach in here, and it looks like it's in the jungle a bit. I'm seeing lots of sand over there. I'm hoping that's a desert. Alright, so there's a random splash over this way of sand. Now, splash isn't exactly the right term, but yeah, here it is. Let's line ourselves up. Go. This one. This is all part of this expedition is also find sand. Ooh yeah, definitely will take that. Water breathing potion, maybe, maybe not. I'll just go ahead and grab it right now, and then some cooked salmon. Why not? So that does mean, however, that I need to put the map in there. I should not forget that every time. I didn't need to bring the lava bucket with me. I didn't bring a bed. That's gonna kind of put a damper on things, but oh well. There's an ocean monument nearby. Well, near-ish, I guess. That's another drowned village. Is this like drowned village central or something? It is right beside that ruin portal, but I want to check the ruin portal for... Okay. I'm going to check the ruin portal, hopefully find a golden fortune pickaxe, maybe? Fortune 2, Silk Touch, Hoe. Oh, alright. Let's get out of here. Oops, I should grab that gold block too, but... Let's get in here. There we go. You kind of need to be standing in order to get the most out of breaking a block. Oop, drowned. Breaking a block underwater. It's annoying. Alright. There's more over there. Oh no, I saw a trident. Pretty sure I saw a trident. Circle around this way. This stuff. I'm pretty sure this is all just a beach up ahead. Oh, there's a witch. Definitely a lot of mobs are spawning in that thing. Yeah, I think this is all beach. And no luck on finding a desert. So, you can identify a desert by two things. One, it will have thicker sandstone bands, but it will also have all kinds of other stuff on it that is exclusive to a desert, such as cactuses, dead bushes, things like that. Looks like this goes back that way. It goes from hot to more temperate this way. Definitely lots of sand here, so I can get sand easily enough. Got plains. And a full welcoming committee. I see some light sources ahead, which makes me think drowned village, another one. Okay, evasive action. Avoid the skeleton. And yeah, I know I could get loot in those things, but I just don't want to deal with it right now. I really do not want to deal with them. At least until I have some better armor. At least 2 drowned in the water there. The ruined portal. So I think ruined portals are going to end up being the main thing I find here. Got a large one too. There it is. Bane of Arthropods, fire aspect. That was a sound? Is that a flower forest? So it still says I'm an ocean. Beach. And flower forest. It is. Indeed it is. Flower forests are... So flower forests are rare biomes, but they're also biomes that will spawn in the vast majority of the flower types. There's only a handful that will not spawn in there apart from the wither rose, which the wither rose is only found in nether fortresses. Naturally occurring, anyway. It is entirely possible to mass produce them with withers. Blob of sand over that way. Maybe. Let's hope there's a desert. I see some other details in there, but it might just be shadows. Oh. Come on, I just need a few cactus. That's probably a beach, and this looks like it's opening up into a much larger ocean. Let's keep circling around this way. So, unless these islands are just kind of like standalone islands. In which case I might actually end up just kind of wasting a bunch of time here. But that's okay. Oops, it's not crash. That's Sunflower Fields Island. Another drowned village. So many drowned villages. What the heck? And it's got a shipwreck near it. I see 4 drowned there already. Swinging around wide so I don't attract their attention, so they don't try and go after me as much. Swing around and get this shipwreck. Alright. The heck. There it is. Wasn't that chest? So it's got to be the one on the lower deck. Which is technically the upper deck from this particular perspective, but yeah. In here, yep. Crap. Which one was that? Alright. Let's just do that real fast. Not far away. It's actually that way. Yeah. It's over this way somewhere. Oh. Yep. It's on that island. An island which is about to have a bunch of things burning on it. Let's go around this way. This one's gonna end up being underwater, isn't it? You want to line yourself up facing... Should be right here. Is the downside of trying to locate them when they're underwater. It's just so difficult. Oops. Lost track of my breath. Thought I saw movement. It's gotta be one of these ones. Am I off a bit? Just watch that. It's gonna be this block, and I'm gonna find it right away. God, a kitty cat trying to get in the room now. Alright, so I've got a Heart of the Sea, a few diamonds, a lot more iron, some more TNT, some cooked salmon. Water breathing potion. Oh, I could have used that water breathing potion there. Do I really want a golden axe as Bane of Arthropods? No. Yeah, no. Oops. Let's make sure that goes in there. I could use the prismarine crystals, but I'm... Yeah, they're not super valuable as to make it worthwhile for me to sacrifice inventory space at this time. This is just a large beach area. And one of my kitties is really making some noise. It's okay. Let's keep going this way and see what we find around the corner. Now, the shipwreck would be interesting. So far it's netted me a few diamonds for some obsidian. So, actually I think I got the obsidian from a ruined portal, but whatever. I might indeed be moving too fast for the game to keep up with, but that's okay. I mean, I got a pretty chunky computer. Things are still running smooth in the stream, so we're doing good. Looking around for useful features underwater. Hoping to be able to find another, oh, there's a bee. There's Shipwreck. So, I've pretty much given up on finding a desert. I mean, for tonight. We'll definitely find one eventually, but, yeah. See what we got in the area here. Ocean Monument is definitely helpful, though. Speaking of which, there's another one. This is a completely different one from the other one that I saw. Got 2 ocean monuments to work with. This one's a bit further away from the coastline, though. So, it's good to know. Let's see what else we can find. Oh. Dark oak forest up ahead. Lots of kelp under here. Another shipwreck right over there. Nothing of any particular value in there. I know grabbing the moss wasn't the greatest value, but that's fine. I don't think this one has anything else, unless it happened to generate something else in the overall thing, but yeah. No, this is one of the ones that didn't generate without them. That sucks. I'm just being hyper-vigilant because I saw movement. Alright, well, let's head this way. Let's just keep circumnavigating the ocean, see what all we find. Oh. And I could always just head back to base when I need to. Oh. Oh, having found 2 hearts of the sea, I mean, conduits aren't going to be an issue if I start to fish up some nautilus shells. There's a sea lantern there, which tells me there's probably a drowned village over in that kelp area. Yep, 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 yep. Oh, it's... Oh, another ocean monument. That makes 3. Good to know. Very good to know. Steer clear of that. I do not want mining fatigue right now. Ooh, another shipwreck right over there. Let's go and check out that one. So in case you're wondering, I'm looking at the very edges as things render in, one chunk at a time. Every so often I catch a lucky glimpse of something. Oh, it's right there. Okay. One's on its side, so... Let's drink a water breathing potion. Fire protection leather cap. Not super great. Oh no, is this another one with just the one chest? It is. Oh well. I was hoping there would just be a little bit more in there. But that's okay. Let's keep going this way. I actually skirted around the side of the dark oak here because I saw that, and I directed this way because I saw the shipwreck. Okay. Resuming course. Ow. Give my neck a good crick, and it cracked all the way up my neck. Good strong series of pops. There's something over there. Like it loaded in an arch of some kind. And I'm not sure what I saw. Right now I'm heading back in the direction of the base, so... I think I'll find that's close by. Should be over here. Oh well. We are going to continue in this direction. See what we find. And it's getting dark again. Absolutely wunderbar. I see a Rune portal. Drowned village. A Rune portal with lots of magma block. Be very careful with this. It can grab me and it'd be a bad day. Don't need to worry about breathing because I got the water breathing potion on, so I just need to make sure I keep my... there's a drown nearby. A baby? Really? Drowned are the worst. Oh, it was a jockey. Makes it twice as bad. No, 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 no. Wrong block. Oh. That was so lucky. Alright, where is the chest? Alright, let's get some bubbles. I will definitely take that. Curse of Vanishing, Silk Touch Shovel. That's definitely useful. Alright. Let's grab the boat. When it's dark like this, it's really quite hard to see things in the water, so I really run the risk of just missing something. Let's just head in the general direction of home now. For the most part, I've traversed a huge ocean, so... Definitely makes the plans to build a large port and city and all that stuff that much more urgent. Definitely makes it more urgent. Little Plains Biome Island. The drowned tower. Okay, well, I think I'll finish things off at that beach over there. Did I perhaps come through this area already? You know what? I think I have. Yes, I have come through here. Alright, I've already passed through this area on my way out here, so home is still this way. Let's see how far we get. Can you get in the night? Crossing fingers, still no phantoms. Because, yeah, that little... So, pretty much in a straight line from where I'm... and that's pretty much a straight line in the direction I'm going right now is home. Got jungle along there. Shipwreck. I might actually be a bit further afield than I thought I was. Yeah. Well, at least we should do is look into this, see if there's anything useful in the shipwreck. Though I may have already actually looted this one. It looks like I probably already looted it. Those are my old tools. Alright, well if that's the case, then that means home is this way. I'm gonna basically have to circumnavigate this whole peninsula for it. Okay. Well, I think by the time I get back is probably going to be a good point in order to call the stream. So, it is definitely getting a bit late for me. Oh well. So that means that's the Acacia Biome that I've already been to once or twice before. Oh. Yeah, there's just so many villages around the area, though. Yeah, but it is good to know the whole thing links up. My hand is actually starting to, or at least, oddly enough, my hand is starting to cramp up, but it's cramping up in my ring finger, and I'm not using the ring finger on my left hand to push any buttons. So, middle finger, yes, but the index finger, yeah. Not really my ring finger. Oh well. These things happen. I must have just made a big old box out there in the ocean then. In a circle. Oh. I see a ruined portal. I think that's what that is. Yeah, that's a ruined portal with 2 blocks of gold. I do recall seeing one when I was first exploring on day 1, but I had an iron pickaxe at the time, so... I do now. But I'm pretty sure I already looted this. Or not. Silk Touch, Mending, Respiration, I'll take that one. Which, oh crap. Take that. Why did I skip that then? I don't know. Alright. Definitely getting plenty of gold out of this whole expedition though. It's proven fruitful. Let's keep going, see what we can find. Oh, that's the case, then that must be... I might be thinking of a different map now for whatever reason. But let's just head this direction. So, got that little drowned structure there. Be able to zip right by it without any fuss. So many drowned structures. Well, so many drowned villages. You can very, very easily see how the increasing brightness is so much more prevalent. I'm slowly working my way towards 0-0 right now. A decent Acacia Beach over there. Yeah. There's a beach in front of us. Makes me think I've... Acacia Village. Still heading towards 0-0, so I got a little bit more distance to go. I've been to that village before, though. That's the question of the day, right? Oh, that's the question right now, if I've been there before. For whatever reason, this one doesn't look like I have. There's still seeds over here where the waters wash them away, then I haven't been here before. No, there's no seeds. Actually, I do recall this one. Okay. It's a vague recollection, but I do remember it. Okay. Damn, am I that far afield from my base location? And did I misplace my boat now? Nope, it's just over here. That's okay. Just a little bit more time to explore. So, let's keep going. Got plenty of loot to bring home, so I'm not upset at all. Maybe we'll find another shipwreck or two. Maybe. I'm reasonably certain. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, home is this way. It's pretty much a straight shot. The drown structure. I did not notice I was about to go over it. I normally avoid trying to take the boat over the drown structures because they can break the boat. And that would be a bad day if that happened. No, the water's relatively clear. Oh well. It would have been nice to find another shipwreck, but that's okay. Home is over here. Yep, there's the mountain, so. Home's just on the other side of that. We made it back. What is that? Is that a geode? Didn't think they were supposed to spawn above the seafloor anymore. No, that's a shipwreck. One near the base I missed. It's got a buried treasure map, so there's definitely that positive. Doesn't look like there's anything else here and there. Oh wait, there's a whole other room. You can already see how big of an impact respiration is having on. Ooh. On how well my breath is holding up. Just it's respiration 1, not respiration 3. With that said, I'm about to take much damage. Let's heal up. Find out where this map is. We are a ways away from that. I am not doing that today. But with that, we now have a project for the next time I stream this particular world. So, let's head back and call it a night. So. Because, yeah, it's 9:30. I've streamed for 2.5 hours. Which, you know, I'm still getting started out, so I'm still getting there. I appreciate everyone's patience, though. Very, very much appreciate everyone's patience. Oh, it's so wonderful to be able to actually start on this. Start streaming and just work on the journey forward. That is actually truly amazing for me right now. Be able to just start. Alright, let's keep going. Home's just up here. 50 more sand should... it's only... yeah, it should be enough. So... I forgot the part of the reason I went out was to collect sand and hopefully find a desert, but that's okay. So... but this is going to be the first time I'm going to show from a distance the changes I've made to the base in its look so far. Now, normally I wouldn't be taking all these, you know, long distance views in it, but I'm trying to explain how things can look good and how to get there, and it's a process. And with that, you kind of do need to every so often take a step back and just look at how well it actually starts framing together, and that does look pretty good. So there's hi. Got 2 skeletons and 4 creepers. Okay, good to know those traps are still working quite well. Let's keep our distance from the creepers. So, with that said, there will be more elements that go into the start of the design up here, but we'll get into that later. For now, let's just go home. Let's go home. Let's relax a little bit. And, oh, I'm failing the parkour yet again. Okay, here we go. I know this way. And yeah, give me 2 more decent episodes working on this. I'll knock it out of the ballpark. But with that said, everyone, I do appreciate the support. It has been absolutely phenomenal. I can make an enchanting table right now. But with that said, thank you everyone for tuning in. This has been Wolfe, and have a good night.